Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. Trying to get back into the groove of things. Let me just tell you one thing. It is amazing to have 1,507 subscribers right now. We just keep climbing. Even after when Lego Batman drops, I'm going to still do videos. So definitely stay subscribed. Because we do vlogging trips, we do different videos. Today is going to be a different day. Today is a questionnaire. I just happened to stumble upon this. It's how well do you know Star Wars? And it's 21 random Star Wars questions. Difficulty is from easy to probably really hard. So 21 questions is like, you know what? I'll do a video of it. Honestly, this first one's easy already. So we're gonna give this a shot. I am a major Star Wars fan. Yeah, behind the shelf there is the Rise of Skywalker poster. At the time when the movie came out, I enjoyed it, but looking back now, it's like mid. My all-time favorite poster is the Episode 2. That is Episode 2 and Episode 3 is tied for me, but Episode 2 because it's my birth year, so I'm gonna go with Episode 2. That is my all-time favorite right there. So Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Yeah, I mean Episode 3 comes in a solid second, if not tied. So, but I do know Star Wars very, very well, and I actually did cover Skywalker Saga when it came out. So I already 100%ed that game, and I'm actually currently working on Skywalker Saga right now, so I will upload those videos soon. We are counting down, so we got 9 levels in Skywalker Saga, and we're about 6 weeks out from Batman. So what we're going to be doing like 1 level a week or something like that. So yeah, I started fresh and stuff doing it on the Steam Deck. So anyways, let's get on to the point. The point is that I am going to do a little Star Wars quiz, 21 questions, and if anything, I'm curious myself if I pass. So, question 1 out of 21. Let's get to this. What is the name of the character featured in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope in 1977? I mean, looking at the picture, yeah, not Padme Amidala. That's not Mon Mothma. We all know that's Leia Organa. Beru Lars. Blue Brew? Yeah, that's definitely Bert. No, it's not. That's Leia. So that's that. Oh, come on. Too easy, man. How long did the Millennium Falcon complete? Okay, they must have messed it up. How long did the Millennium Falcon complete the Kessel Run? What was it? What was Han saying? Less than 12 parsecs? He made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. Yeah. Okay, so these are random questions. Okay. Which character did not appear in Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back? Okay, Star Wars Episode 5 is actually... I don't know. Star Wars Episode 5 is an all-time favorite of mine. So I should do a Star Wars movie ranking next. Maybe stay tuned for that. I gotta rank my films. Jabba the Hutt. Yes, because Bossk was in it. Han Solo was it, definitely enemies on the poster. Yoda was in it because Luke went to Yoda's planet. So Jabba the Hutt did not make an appearance in Empire Strikes Back. What was the name of Darth Vader's Super Star Destroyer that participated in the Battle of Endor? Oh, is it the... Okay, this is going... That's an invisible hand. Oh, the Shadow, Redemption, or Executor. Oh man, I'm actually stumped on this one. No, legit. Invisible hand. I don't think it's the invisible hand. I'm getting mixed up with... No, it's not the invisible hand. No, I'm getting that mixed up with the home one. What is the invisible hand? Oh, wow. Executor, Star Destroyer. I'm going with Executor. I'm going to see if I got that correct. Executor. Can I go back? No, I can't. No, I can't. Once I submit that in, it is in. Okay. Okay, Executor. Who was a cyborg general who served as the supreme commander for the armies of the Confederacy during the Clone Wars? Oh my goodness. Grievous. That's Grievous. I didn't even need to read that twice. What was the name of the female species Jedi featured in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace? Oh, come on. There was even a, Yaddle, of course, but there was a, Star Wars Jedi, show that came out. Tales of the Jedi, yeah. Yaddle, definitely. Oh, that's Death Star. Who was quoted saying that's no moon. It's a space station. Kenobi. Who was the master of famed Sith Lord Darth Sidious? The master? Oh, Darth Plagueis. Yeah. We all know that's Darth Plagueis. Come on. Who dueled Master Yoda on Geonosis at the onset of the Clone Wars in episode 2? Okay, yeah, like I said, that is by far my favorite episode. It's definitely Count Dooku, though. I mean, that right there. Obi-Wan and Anakin rescued which person held hostage in the invisible hand? I knew it. Yep, I even had it. I recognize that. Skip right here. I have the set of it. Come on. How do I not know what the invisible hand was? Invisible hand. I was looking all over. It's like, what is the invisible hand? I have the set right here. I built the set myself. Invisible hand and the what is that? Republic Star Cruiser. I forgot the name of that too. But I have the invisible hand. Of course I know what that is. So yeah, that was not the invisible hand, that last question. Obi-Wan and Anakin rescued which person held hostage in the invisible hand in Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith? We all know that it's Chancellor Palpatine. Padme Amidala, Yoda, Count Dooku. They killed Count Dooku in that. In Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which character was responsible for giving the Death Star its fatal flaw? Let's see here. Oh. Wait, I'm going to have to reread this one twice. In Rogue One, Star Wars story, which character was responsible for giving the Death Star its fatal flaw? Oh, Galen Erso. Galen Erso told Jyn Erso that, well, in the communication thing, that the Death Star had its fatal flaw, so it's Galen Erso. Which desert-dwelling people are massacred by an arranged Anakin Skywalker in Episode 2 attack? I didn't even need to finish reading that. Come on. It's obviously Tusken Raiders. On which planet was the golden droid C-3PO rebuilt by young Anakin Skywalker? I need to do difficult questions. The only difficult one was I think that was the Executor, but Tatooine. He was built on Tatooine. These are way too easy. What is this? Who fired the shots that destroyed the second Death Star? It's Lando. I'm just gonna whiz through these. Lando. Who uttered the now infamous line, "It's a trap"? Come on. It's like, yeah, it's not Admiral Trench. Mon Mothma, no. Han Solo, no. Admiral Akbar, yeah. While many know the identity of Darth Vader's iconic voice, who was the actor inside Vader's suit? Not Jake Lloyd. Oh, that's a good one. So, James Earl Jones voiced Darth Vader. No, who was inside? It could have been Dave Prowse. Not Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill's Luke. James Earl Jones voiced Darth Vader. Jake Lloyd. I'm getting that mixed up with young Anakin. Young Anakin. In Episode 1, is Jake Lloyd the young Anakin? I think that's Jake Lloyd. So I'm going with Dave Prowse because Jake Lloyd. I recognize Jake Lloyd as Anakin in Episode 1. That's the actor's name in Episode 1, Phantom Menace. Jake Lloyd. I played young Anakin. So I'm going with Dave Prowse. But even I'm not. Yeah, I'm going with Dave Prowse. That's done. Jake Lloyd, I'm pretty sure, is young Anakin, Episode 1. Which Jedi from Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace owned in this lightsaber? Oh my goodness. It's not Obi-Wan's. Obi-Wan's lightsaber is iconic. Yoda's is smaller than that. Luke Skywalker is also iconic. That's definitely not Luke. It's Qui-Gon's. I mean, I even knew whose lightsaber that was just by looking at the picture. It's Qui-Gon's. Who was the template for the clone soldiers who would fight on behalf of the Republic during the Clone Wars? Jango Fett, Boba Fett, Bossk, Dengar. Okay, Jango Fett. Who was the template? Who was the template for the... They need to give more, more people to make it. It's definitely not Boba Fett. Bossk was a bounty hunter. Dengar was a bounty hunter. And they had no relation at all to the clones. It was definitely Jango. Because he was the base template. It came from Jango, yeah. What seemingly cute and cuddly alien species was going to eat Han and the gang on the Force Moon of Endor? I mean, what other species are there on Endor besides those guys? Wookiee, Tauntauns, Wampa? Yeah, totally a Wampa. On Tatooine? No. Ewoks. Which character was supposed to be the chosen one? The whole saga was around this. Oh. Okay, so it's not Anakin. There's no Anakin. Okay, because Luke Skywalker... Well, I'm getting with myself. It's Darth Vader. Luke Skywalker is technically like the second person of the chosen one, pretty much. And then it was Rey, but Rey was like a total messed up. Darth Vader was the OG. Well, Anakin was the OG, but there was the Anakin option wasn't there, so Darth Vader. Anakin was supposed to be the chosen one, but he turned to Darth Vader, and Darth Vader was the option, so I chose Darth Vader. I'm pretty sure I'm correct anyways. If it was Luke Skywalker, I could see that. Unless they're going like from the original trilogy, Luke is the chosen one because he brought redemption to Darth Vader. But if you're counting as Skywalker saga as a whole, it's Anakin. Anakin was the chosen one from episode 1 to episode 3. He was the chosen one until he turned to Darth Vader. So, bonus. Who shot first? Well, that depends on the remake. In the OG, Han shot first. But in the remake, Greedo shot and then Han shot quick. But Greedo shot and then he dodged and then Han shot. But that depends on if they're referring this question to the original A New Hope film or the remake that George Lucas had. Well, technically George Lucas made the first film, and I don't know if he wanted to. I guess he did this. There was a remake, but it depends. It really depends. Han Solo. That is still the most debatable question to date. People are still arguing if this is even, they're still arguing who shot first to this day. Most people would say Han Solo, probably because in the original he did shoot first, and most people would probably agree. Like Han Solo is just such an iconic character. But if you actually really pay attention, Greedo shot first, quick, and he dodged. Han dodged with his head. If you see the original. Well, not the original, but I think that's the remake. And then he shot quick. But it happened so fast. I'm going with Han Solo just because it's just an iconic scene. And I would probably see most people would agree that Han Solo shot first. I am actually... Yeah, I'm going with Han Solo. I probably would have passed this, right? How well did you do in Star Wars? Congratulations, 100%. Okay, so the question that stumped me the most was the Executor one. The Executor one, yeah. A really great job at this point. At least you tried. Congrats, failure. Yeah, well, of course, I know Star Wars. Unlimited power. Nice. Well, that'll be it for this episode, not episode, but this video here. So thank you so much for subscribing. Stay tuned. We got some Batman news coming out. They are 47 days away, guys. Happy Easter to everyone. I'm not going to be able to upload a next video tomorrow at all, but I am going to be uploading a gameplay of episode 1, Phantom Menace. That'll drop Monday. It'll probably be like 20 minutes or something. We're going to speed run that and see where we get. So stay tuned for that episode. Turn on notifications and do not miss any future updates. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching and staying tuned. And yeah, amazing. 1,507 subscribers. Let's get up to 1,600, shall we? See you guys later.